Go ahead.
Oh, it's going. All right. Welcome to Drive Home Reviews. We just got out of Prometheus, another Friday night release, second one in a row for us. We saw Snow White and the Huntsman last Friday. Rob and I here. Rob, initial thoughts on the on Prometheus?
I thought Prometheus was almost as good as the Avengers in a different way. It was going to be right up there.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be right up there with the best movie of the summer discussion, I think. All actors were unbelievable. Just a really unique story. Really cool how they put it together. You really, I don't know, it was really intense the whole time.
I think Michael Fassbender, who also is Magneto in X-Men First Class, and he was in the movie Shame, really is amazing. He steals the show once again, similar to what he did in X-Men. He's just incredible. I don't want to get too into it, but he plays kind of like, he's a really important character in the movie. He's not the main character, but he's very vital. And he pulls off being like a good guy 1 second to a bad guy the next second.
Most evil.
So good, just so good. And he's awesome. So it's definitely worth seeing his performance. But
the other performance I really like, Noomi Rapace, who is she was the lead female character, the lead character in the movie. For all you out there who like the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series, she played Elizabeth Salander in the Swedish original trilogy. And this was really not her first. She was in Sherlock Holmes too, but this was one of her bigger.
Oh, that's her. This
is her first like big.
She was probably the leading
epic
role.
Yeah, she was the first listed in the credits. This was like her first big epic American film lead role. I mean, she was a lead female character in Sherlock Holmes too, but that was nothing like this. And she really stood out and physically got into it really impressively, and she really stole the show and kind of showed her brass how she can lead a big time movie now. And I think she's gonna, between her and Fassbender, you had two really impressive young actor talents and kind of up and coming careers here.
And as for the movie, I mean, it'll definitely keep you on your seat the entire 2 hours. There's moments where it's like action, and then there's some horror moments, and then there's some really sci-fi moments.
Gory.
There's
grisly, cringe parts.
Yeah, there's parts that make you cringe. It's definitely
physically uncomfortable scenes.
There was a family with young kids there, and it was like, how in the world are they enjoying this?
Two women who just walked in with like 4 children under the age of 8.
Yeah.
And this dad a few rows back got up and went down. I'm like, do you know what movie you're in right now? And they kind of got all snippy with him. And yeah, it's Prometheus.
It's definitely not a movie to bring kids to. But anyway, as for our review or our ratings, I guess.
Well, yeah, back to the movie itself.
Okay.
Any fans of, you don't need to see the first Alien movies. It's the same director of Alien and Ridley Scott, and they made a point to say that it takes place in the same universe, which you don't really need to see the movies, but it has a similar type build where it's kind of slow. They assemble the crew, introduce you to the characters, get on the ship, and they make their voyage. And the beginning of it is really character driven, but the rest you sort of see how the characters were built and how they adjust to this really difficult terrain and difficult circumstances. And it's really cool how they just kind of grew together and fell apart together as the conflict arose.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie worth seeing, that's for sure. Definitely worth going to see in the theaters. Expectations going in, I didn't have very high expectations for it because it's
I remember you said you didn't know much about it.
I didn't know a lot about it
until a few months ago.
And then I saw the trailer, the original trailer I saw, and I was like, it's not my. It's usually a movie, this type of movie I would never really care for, but I don't know. We go see so many movies now that it's worth it. And so I was pleasantly surprised. But my expectations going in, I mean, I only had like a 2 out of 5 out of expectations, but that's because I didn't care.
Like sci-fi movies, it's the aliens.
Yeah, it was a movie that I was like, I just wanted to be entertained and hopefully just enjoy it, and the special effects and like the kind of crazy, but like the sound and everything. I thought it exceeded all that. I thought the story was a lot better than I anticipated, and it was really cool. And the trailer doesn't give away anything. So
really, yeah, the trailer. A lot of people are beefing about that online. That the trailer gave away too much, but I thought it was just like perfect to lay down the epic size of the story. They didn't really give away the details, which I was really excited about because it kind of took a nice little twist on you.
So your expectations were pretty high, as you said, going into it.
I had really high expectations for it because there hasn't been a really great sci-fi movie, I'd say, in the last several years. There's been a few here and there, like the movie Source Code was okay, but nothing really like big epic sci-fi movies that I was excited for. Because I like sci-fi movies more so than I'd say you do. And I'd say 5 out of 5 expectations going into this one.
And how did it meet your expectations?
Met them and borderline exceeded them. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 on what I wanted it to be, what it ended up being, and it was awesome. I'm looking forward to any potential Prometheus movies down the road because
they definitely left it open-ended. I mean, there wasn't like a guaranteed cliffhanger or anything that you knew like, okay, there's definitely gonna be a second one, but they left it open enough that you could. As for me, I would give it a 5 out of 5 as well because I thought it was awesome. I thought it was really good. Not better than the Avengers, but the second best movie so far of the summer, and that's of like 5 movies so far. So that's pretty good so far. But overall, definitely worth seeing. And even like I said, even if you like Michael Fassbender, I would go see it because he rules.
Yeah.
Anything else to add before we?
I think we're all set.
Then we're gonna sign off. This might be the last drive home reviews for a while, unless Mark and I can kind of keep it going.
Speaking of Mark,
other than that, enjoy the movies. Drive safe.